And he said, fine, you'll have a boy, and I will raise this child in my house. So just like the Maharsha said happened, the father, after the child was conceived, he passed away, this wealthy man. And then after his wife gave birth, she also passed away. And this young man grew up in the house of the Maharsha. And he was raised from being a child from that age. Nobody noticed any greatness. People knew about the story, but they didn't see any exceptional greatness about this young boy who grew up to be a young lad and then a teenager. And before the Maharsha passed away, many years later, he told the community, I want this child that I raised, this orphan. And by the way, before I forget, the Maharsha told the man, before he passed away, your inheritance, because they had no other children, will go towards supporting this child for the rest of his life. And so when both parents passed away, their whole rechush, their whole inheritance, the Maharsha took it in to sustain this boy throughout his whole life. So he had money there. So before the Maharsha passed away, he told the community, I want this man to replace me. And no one could fathom who could replace the Maharsha. He was such a holy Tzaddik. He did wonders. His Torah study, his dedication and devotion. They say about the Maharsha, for example, that he would sleep sitting down at the table learning. He wouldn't lie in a bed. He never lied down in a bed. So what happened would be is that he had his long side curls. He would tie them to the ceiling at a point where he could only keep his head up. And if he started to doze off, his payas, the side curls, would be yanked by being tied to the ceiling, and the pain would wake him up. And that's how he was always. He was never sleeping in a normal bed, the Maharsha. That's how he was so dedicated to Torah study. That's the type of person, the caliber we're talking about here. So the Maharsha passed away. This young man replaced him. And the community didn't see anything unnoticeable, nothing unusual about the greatness of this young man, who's now the leading rabbi of the city of Ostrog. Then came time that wealthy, prominent people in the community passed away, and unlike the Maharsha, who would always attend the ceremony, the levaya, the burial ceremony in honor of these people, this younger rabbi refused to participate, and the people were shocked. This guy just passed away, was a very respectable, honorable man in the community, and the rabbi is not coming to pay his respects for the levaya, for the funeral ceremony. And then another wealthy person passed away later on, and again he didn't participate. And another time, so the community had it, and they were fed up, and they told the young rabbi, listen here, you have to participate in the funeral ceremonies of our people. You can't be so detached like that. The Maharsha didn't act like that, and we're warning you that we're going to remove you from the post of being rabbi if you do not, from now on, participate in the burial ceremonies. So he had no choice. He said, fine, from now on I will be a part. So next time there was a funeral of a very respectable man in the community, and the young rabbi, he joined the funeral process. While they were carrying the body in the funeral process, this Rav took a handkerchief and he passed it over the body of the deceased person, and the body disappeared. And the people were shocked. And he told the people, you see, look, these are the type of people you want me to come and respect. The evil forces, the destructive angels, they already grabbed him. He's not really here. He said, see, it's an illusion. He passed again the handkerchief over the bier, and the body reappeared. And he did it a few times to show that it's not really there. He said, these are the people you want me to come and respect? You have such honor and respect to these people, they've already been taken by the other side. When that happened, the community saw that this young rabbi is as great as the Maharsha, if he can do that. This is one of the stories Rebbe Nachman told over in order to influence us with faith in the tzaddikim, to believe in their power and their greatness, because one of the greatest keys to strengthen one emunah in Hashem is by telling over stories of tzaddikim, because when faith in tzaddikim is enhanced, this automatically enhances one's faith in Hashem too.